Hello, everyone. So my 9 EMA VWAP cross strategy, I've talked a lot about this. A lot of people have found success. It's very simple, very straightforward, and very successful. 70% win rate, so long as you're setting a sensible risk-reward ratio. And I wanted to share it because I've done plenty of videos on it, but I wanted to revisit it since I'm now focusing all my trading videos on this dedicated trading channel. I figured only made sense to talk about it yet again and try to create the ultimate strategy video. So it's really straightforward. As you can see, the core of it is when the 9 exponential moving average crosses the VWAP and it crosses in a direction that matches its position to the 200 exponential moving average. So, for example, you'll see here on the left side of the screen, we have the 9 EMA crossing above VWAP, and that's happening when that crosses above the 200 exponential moving average. And when that cross happens, that is your long entry signal. Conversely, your short entry signal is when the 9 EMA crosses below the VWAP, when that cross is below the 200 EMA. Now, the reason why we have the 200 EMA is simply to give us an idea of how the market in general is trending. You may have other indicators that work for you. I found the 200 EMA is pretty straightforward, pretty obvious, but please use whatever momentum and direction trend indicators that you're comfortable with. That's the only purpose of it. The meat of this strategy is simply that 9 EMA VWAP cross strategy. Because by the time the 9 EMA crosses the VWAP, it's a pretty solid signal that the price is going to stay above VWAP or below if you're talking about going short. Now, when I talk about a 70% win rate with this strategy, I'm also talking about setting a reasonable risk-reward ratio. And that golden ratio is 1 risk to 1.5 reward. All right, so if you look to the left, you'll see that going long entry, you'll want to set 1, whatever it may be, and it's going to depend on the stock that you're going for. I usually trade with SPY, and historically I've found a good combination it depends on how the market's looking, how crazy things are, but it's usually like literally 66 cents below my entry price and then $1 above. That's all I'm going for. And it ends up being incredibly successful. And of course, with the going short, you just flip. So your stop loss would be, that 1 above, and then your take profit would be 1.5 below your entry price. Really straightforward. These charts right here summarize my strategy totally and completely. It is what I use to turn $2,000 into $100,000. And it's what I'm recommending for you today. If you have the time to sit down and watch for this, or even automate the process, go ahead, give it a shot. People often respond to me, what do you use for an exit signal? I do not use an exit signal. I just did a video about why that is, but the bottom line is that exit signals are not reliable. They're not a guarantee. Well, there's no guaranteed win, but it's a very unlikely win, and you can't rely on those. Just go ahead and set a reasonable take profit. It may seem like a small percentage of the profit. Yes, the stock may continue to rise for the rest of the day and may go to great heights, but that doesn't matter. That is greed getting in the way of sensible, rational, profitable day trading. Profitable day trading is you get your profit and you get out. Reasonable profit, get out. You stay in too long, you're going to lose out in the long term. That is a losing strategy. You take what little profit you can, get out while you are still profitable. You do that over the course of days, weeks, months, years, you're rich. So that is the big difference. And I stress this because you can go ahead and play a 9 EMA VWAP cross strategy and still be a horrible loser in the market. Big part of the strategy is also just being reasonable in your take profit. At a reasonable stop loss and a slightly higher take profit, you're likely to stay in. Get to know the stock or ETF or whatever you're trading. I always trade SPY. That is my go-to. Usually on the 3-minute chart, but this signal does work on 5. I've tried it on 5, 10, 15-minute charts. 1-minute chart, That's always tricky in really long time frames. Still technically a winning strategy, but there's issues with shorter and longer time frames. So I usually do 3, but anywhere from 3 to 15 this strategy works pretty well. So again, it's a 70% win rate if you are reasonable. Take your profit, get out. 9 EMA crosses VWAP above VWAP. If it's above the 200 EMA, then you short if it crosses below the VWAP when it's under the 200 EMA. That's all you got to know. That's it. This is the quintessential video to my strategy. If you like the strategy, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I know a lot of people come to me and say, thank you so much for telling me about this. It's been really successful for me. It is how I've been personally profitable in the market and how you can be profitable too. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just sharing this strategy because I really believe in it. So there you go. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, if you've come from my old channel, be sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to build up this channel as much as my old channel was. So yeah, that's it. So thanks so much and good luck out there in the market.